Hello and welcome back to another Ego Gaming video. I'm back with Pillars of Eternity. Uh, so I recorded an episode, but the recording was messed up and the footage was lost. So you missed me going through a small crypt and simply... Oh. I'm not sure which one this is actually going to play, but simply uh, I went through... There wasn't any like story, dialogue, and here we are with our people. There is
Hmm?
I,
What you need?
Kaliska,
How can I
and
help?
Hayden.
I'm here.
So we're just gonna walk forward and continue on. Oh yeah. This is really cool. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands among them, a thick gray beard framed a face otherwise hidden by beneath a metallic mask. Sorry about that. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you've ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like wings of some malevolent, 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 yeah, malevolent creature. I
Oathbinder,
struggle with
bear
that creature, with
witness,
that name.
and see this
Word.
man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
This is so cool. I don't even know. What is this structure? What is this then, though? And... For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra, and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below. Pierces the floor from below. Its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you've just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, and not yours. They seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions. Questions that must be answered, or at the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and a ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all. The question spins madly in your mind. That's the man that was doing the ritual, wasn't it? And then suddenly we're back here. All those people that were participating in the ritual have turned to the same stone dust thing. And we Well, I'll just read this. It will explain. You awaken to find your malice is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary, paranoid tic. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go on without treatment for long. Sorry, to go on without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place. Flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Hayden and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Since you didn't see this before, Kaliska was this, like, warrior type. She was, like, a guide for the caravan. And Theoden was a merchant. He didn't know much about traveling. And, but he didn't know much about traveling. He wasn't very powerful, but he was like a rogue. And I'm going to stash it all and take some. So I have all of my weapons, right? Yep. Where is... We got a bunch of stuff last episode. What is this? Hammer and chisel. Oh, that's for the wall. Amethyst. We got a bunch of jewels. And I think this is... Yeah, we got Scolder meat. Oh, we never went... There's a little... I don't know how to describe him. Kind of like a kobold in this game. And what the? Someone's being tortured. Ugh. I forget about this. His powers are related to souls. You can see the dead, essentially. Let's go talk to this guy. Oh. He's being crucified. I can just take all of their flesh. This is terrible. I'm just running up to these destroyed people and taking away taking their flesh away. Alright, so let's head to Valewood, because that's the only place to continue onward. Phyllis Eternity has been made possible through the contributions of more than 77,000 fans. We at Obsidian wish to thank you for your support. Oh, my person's tired. Let's just head carefully forward. We'll check this dead person. Sweet, they had a campfire. I feel uncomfortable camping right next to them, though, because that feels just really strange to camp right next to a dead body. And then this is just a dream we have. And we awaken. We're just gonna head down. La la la. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't use the crossbow anymore. I got the crossbow last episode. Oh, I'm leveling up. Stealth. Survival. Survival. Stealth. Yeah. Vicious Companion. I can really modify my companion. Trains the ranger's animal companion in vicious tactics, causing it to deal more damage with each hit. Resilient. The ranger's animal companion gains improved damage reductions against all damage types. Faithful. Improved defenses against charmed, confused, and dominated afflictions. Do small amounts of sneak attack damage against the targets that qualify. What are these, though? Oh. Ooh. Marksman. I think I need that, don't I? Ooh. I don't know. These might be helpful. Crossbow. I want a crossbow, I think. I want a crossbow. Some crossbow points, so I'll take that talent. Weapon focus. Night. I guess I'll keep the crossbow out now. Since I did just train it. Oh, there's a person. A little ghost. Where's he going? Is it a ghost? Where are you going? There's nothing over here. Usually the ghosts lead you to something. Like there's a ghost that I'm pretty sure leads you to this body. They tend to lead you everywhere, actually. Like anywhere important, they'll take you to avoid you messing up and not finding something important and taking ages. What is over here? Ooh, mushrooms. Settler's Arrow. This seems like a boring area. Wait, can I take this to Gilded Vale? No, I cannot. Damn it. Ooh. What is this? Oh, this is the type of creature that we found in the cave. You see, it's like a little dinosaurish kind of thing. I call it kobold because it reminds me of it, like a small little goblin-like creature. Yeah. Kobolds are lizard people, I think. So maybe it is just like a kobold. Let's see, what did he have? He had one of his spears. Oh, I took his tongue out. Other than that, I just took his weapons. I don't think it's smart to go into a cave alone in an old style RPG. Because I'm not meant to be a super badass. Ooh, crates. Oh no! It looks like there was an attack here. Oh. Is there anything left behind? Yes. Ooh. Let's check over here. No. We have to head south to get to Gilded Vale. Let's let him catch up. He's supposed to lead. Hey! You there, Nantan.
Good day to you.
On your way south, is it? The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Ooh. We'll be honest with him. The person's gonna be very rational, however. We were just attacked north of here. Me and a friend of mine. Okay. We came out here to hunt some deer. Came up upon a boar and said, "Great monstrous thing." And Pearly, he didn't make it. And Pearly, he didn't make it. I didn't. I didn't know what that meant at first. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. I can't read today. In any case, this forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Nantan. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. In any case, this forest... Oh, okay. We didn't see it coming. We were following a stag, Pearly. He said he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. But we stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before he knew what was happening. So that's probably the cave we saw. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose, and this time, Gallowayne's favor fell upon the bear. Where did you find this bear? In a cave up that way. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It's a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear it took another life. I wish I could invite him to come with me. That'd be fun. Let's see. I've actually never seen him before. Ooh, nothing over here either. Little pocket area. Oh, yay, I got XP for it. We get a little exploration XP. Oh, I should have just gone straight south. This is where I'm supposed to go. I was looking around for an exit. And here we go to Gilded Vale. It'll take 8 hours, but we should do it. Any weapon, shield, or suit of armor can be enchanted by clicking the enchant button from its description page. Gilded Vale is a wonderful town. Not wonderful as in I love how well it's made. The place is a bit scary and creepy. If you couldn't tell already. Oh god. Like, why is this? We just came from a forest and we already have only dead trees here. And then there's this. The gallows tree.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
I feel at home already. I don't know, I don't want to be like a smartass. I don't know. Passionate can be bad. Such as... See, that is... It just seems like it's gonna start trouble. I guess I'll be clever. Clever and rational.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
Radric, that's how you say his name. Mind your own damn business. I guess I would go diplomatic. That's a rather personal question.
And an important one nevertheless. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
So wrong.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to his side and inclines his head over
His
slightly to the
lordship's
former
wife is with
tree.
child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
You said something about Hollowborn. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon Deerwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. I see. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. If you have any other questions, do not hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules. Before I got here, I saw several strange people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. I added the word strange for the people, but if you read that with as much strangeness as possible, I saw several strange people conducting a strange ceremony near some strange ruins. How strange. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Ingwathan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You'll probably say someone saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath have mercy. Barath have mercy. We certainly have. Maybe so. Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sorts of places. I can't just not mention the Beowick. I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with the Beowick. Is there anyone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
He points at a body
Consider
hanging from the tree.
yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
No, it's not.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
That's creepy.
Keep out of...
Uh-oh.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
Oh
3.
no.
Gods have mercy.
Why did he want it to be
It
the
seems
last
your
one?
arrival is ill-timed.
What happened?
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric.
Oh, great.
I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else
Oh.
Hollowborn, and so lost all
mean,
the same.
It's not as bad as
You
Lord
should
Radric
tread
dying
carefully.
himself, I guess.
Circumstances have changed
I don't
a
know.
great deal.
Maybe he should. I mean, he did hang all of those people for failing him. He seems like a cruel man. Don't threaten me, little man! Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you get some rest. The inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Bye! Creepy motherfucker. You wanna go and look at the bodies? Ah. Yo!
You looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can help me feel better. He gives an understanding nod, and he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Nah, I want to talk more. Welcome to our lovely village. Hey, alright, you can't talk more. Whatever, bitch. Things are bound to get worse now. Eloth. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
She spits at his feet. Everybody calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf, his eyes red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he set shelters in our village. We don't take to that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not adherents.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
What the fuck? Boy, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather. What the fuck? Irish suddenly?
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your
What
head.
the hell are these insults?
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Oh god.
That's where you're wrong.
I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. And why is that? Why are you Scottish? Scottish now, suddenly. No, you're American. And why is that? That's not American either. And why is that? Ooh, perception one would be good. Ooh, because you'll have to deal with me! Oh, because then you'll have me to deal with. It's a lot less. Like, urgh. I kind of want to fight them though. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. That would be a really bad beginning to this town. They look at each other. One of the men gives the other two a warning shake of his head, before turning to you. We're done for now. But this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. With a final scowl at the elf, he turns to leave. Yeah, bitches. Please don't. He's gonna say something. As the three stumble away, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth
Not
face.
quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You mean for making them piss their pants? You're welcome.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He straightens his hood, and you note that the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine. I like how my character is just apparently Sherlock Holmes.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
A single tear falls from my eye.
And
for this man.
how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Oh,
Gwithan.
those can be dangerous
Gwithan.
places during the best of times, which these are not.
not.
And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Several hooded figures. Aloth goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
I do, don't I? Just how did you manage to cross these three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. That would be diplomatic and wonderful, so I'll do it. No, I kind of want to say that you did kind of tell one of them to fuck their sister. That. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. I tried to tell them. They misheard me. I tried to tell them they starting from the beginning. That. I tried to tell them. They misheard me. Oh, I'm so bad with Irish accents. Happens all too easily with after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I see. For which I'm grateful. Let's discuss something else, shall we? What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
I'm still a bit sad about the poor child. And you? Like you said, I'm a settler. No, I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Oh, poor people on the tree. His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the fallow rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be sought after elsewhere. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Those are the worst kind of responses. Oh, you don't look like a traveler. Oh, but no, you don't either. People end up in strange places, don't they? Like, no, why are you traveling? Tell me this. Oh wait, you did. You told me about, like, you were trying to get a job. No one would take you. So now you're just traveling, looking for a job. My person doesn't like to listen, I guess.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Sure. So do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Yeah. Sweet, see? Sweet, see? I suddenly went like old New York. So, if we go into our character sheets, we get Alf. He's a member of the gentry. The Adirian gentry. But if we go in this, we can actually see him really close. And he's awesome. Do we have anything that we could give him? Wait, we could give him that. Light armor, medium armor. He uses medium armor? Wizards use? Since when do wizards use medium armor? I'm gonna let him keep his thing. I'll give him that. A scroll of Tanglefoot. I'm not sure how to use it though. I guess if I just go like that. Yeah, it's right. Wait, where is it? It's right there. But it requires 2 lore, which he doesn't have. Well, let's go in this inn, and I think we're gonna have to call it an episode. Perception affects the character's chance to cause interrupt on attacks. Okay. Ooh, nice and dry in here. Good to see new faces around. Feels like the village gets smaller by the day. Ooh. Hello. Hey, let's go talk to this guy. Beg pardon, sir. Don't have much time for talking. Ooh. Villager. More boring people. Anyone interesting? I can't see your name. Oh, you have a name. Selina Vertivo. Selina Vertivo. I'm a terrible Italian accent. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. This is one of the coolest things about this game. Since it was, funded by Kickstarter, a lot of the, one of the rewards for donating a certain amount was that you got to write a small story about a character, and they would put it in the game. And this is how they put it in. You find these random people with gold names, and you talk to them, and you reach out for their soul, and then it displays it. So I'm not going to read them all. I'm probably not even going to talk to most people with a gold name. But I will read this one for you. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room, haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack, one item after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it out once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can into the satchel, grabbing it and running out of that bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangling young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to anyone who will listen, anyone heading out on a high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island, and tries not to jump. So it sounds like this woman lost her husband or her child or something. Or maybe her parents or her sister. Actually, very likely her parents, due to she watched her childhood disappear, so she grew up in that area. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Not all of them are that sad, and I also don't think they're all this long. We'll check his too. Oh, it is long. I'm not reading this, sorry. If you want, you can pause the video at the points, like right here. And you can pause it right here, too. Alright. But we're gonna talk to the innkeeper, and we're gonna have to call it an episode. Ah. Hello there, Pastor.
How do you do?
How do I do? How do you do? I'd like a room, please. And I'm just gonna get a common room, because I don't want to spend money. A nice fire. Oh, your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, and the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Strange metaphors in this game. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open. Oh god, and they are empty, and behind them is vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks the word, Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. And that's where we're gonna end it. Sorry about that, but actually continuing in the story, we'll be continuously doing this, because there's always something new, and we have to call it somewhere. So I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to click the new symbol in the picture right now, and that will allow you to subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot. Thanks for watching. See you next time.